Here it is, midday, August 29th, and I'm headed to make a couple of tower blind flat spots, and they're still bush hogging, but they got the flat fixed and progress is being made. Alright, and here is one tower blind site. I brought the laser, but I don't think I'm going to use up the time to do that. I want to get started on a watering hole. I mean, we could prop it up with scrap wood and shovels and stuff. So this is on a good combo blind, corn and a fall plot, and then there's a really nice watering hole right next to that hay bale there. Just mow a couple shooting lanes through all this thick stuff and you're in really good shape. Okay, here's one of the new plots here, and I'm trying to pick where I'm going to dig a watering hole. I mean, the stands and the plots you try to place strategically for wind and travel, but watering holes you got to look at the terrain if you want them to fill fast and if you want them to stay full. So it's kind of a knob right there where the food plot is, okay, and then I'll hold the camera straight. See how it's pitching down to the left really sharp? And right here is a really deep cut. So that tells me the water is already going there. So right down here to the left of this mowed area, that's probably where I'm going to put a watering hole. It's the least amount of digging, the most return on equity, if you will. And then I could even just make a small cut up this hill edge and collect more water. So that's how I select where I'm going to put a watering hole based on the terrain. It's not always necessarily where I would want it in relation to a food plot or a stand, but it will fill fast and it will hold water a lot longer if you use the terrain. So now I'm down in the hole here working on the keyway, the core trench. You can see I'm hitting moisture down there. It's soft. So I'm going to pull that soft gunk out of there, and then I'm going to put some dry clay over top of it, and then I can start compacting it. So that'll be the core trench, if you will. You know, some of these are where when I dig them, when they're soft like this, they seal up instantly from day one, and then other ones, when they're like this, they just leak like a sieve. So I'm going to try and reduce the chances of leaking and put dry clay in there and work on compacting it. You know, every foot of fill I put in there, I'll compact it down. So we'll see how it goes. Alright, so here's kind of an example when I find some decent drier clay, and you can see when I'm tossing it in that hole, that core trench, it's a lot different color just because it's dry. The reason I'm doing that is so I could pack it with the tracks, because otherwise I'm going to sink right in with that soft stuff. So I'm going to fill this with drier clay and start compacting, and the dam's going to kind of be a little bit of a U-shape right here. Okay, so I'm sitting on the dam right there. I filled in probably 3 or 4 feet already beneath the excavator. It's all packed down. So I'm pulling this kind of drier clay onto the dam and packing it down. Alright, now I got the dam built up probably 5, 6, 7 feet maybe. The hard part's done. It's all built and compacted. Now it's just a matter of finding maybe 2-3 feet more worth of decent clay without having to travel too far to get it. So I'm basically grading, compacting, grading, compacting. junk dirt, that's all going to blend in with this dam here that I'm sitting on. Alright, so this might be my last camera shot for the day, but dam's coming up really nicely, and then I got to pull some of this out here to make a nice little deep hole. So hopefully I'll get this one wrapped up. Alright, I'm getting close to done. I just lasered it. I'm about 5-6 inches off of where I want to be to make the drain on the other side. So I'm just scabbing some dirt here. It's crappy dirt, but it's going to be all the way at the top of the dam, and it shouldn't matter much. And that horsefly is driving me nuts. I've already killed him twice. There, sorry. So anyways, I got to beef up this end about a foot or so would be nice. Have a little bit of clearance and settling, but the dam is packed very, very nicely. I don't have much doubts with this particular dam. This will be a really nice watering hole. Okay, well, I'm getting burned out. Still need a little more fill on most of this dam to get that other side to be where the drain's going to be, the spillway. So I decided I'm just going to make a cut right here. It's a little bit on the high side. So I'm going to make a cut here and take a bunch of fill out of here. And this cut will probably hold water. Not a ton, but a little bit of water, but I'm running out of areas to get dirt from to build this dam up. Still another 8-12 inches. So I'm going to just peel off a 8-foot wide little cut, grade it once more, and then I'm going to be out of here. This will be the last adjustment. This will be a very beautiful pond right here. I mean, I'd venture to say to hire this out, you're looking at probably at least $1,000. Right, I'm calling it in. I got it good enough to where it'll work perfect. I got a dual spillway, so right under the bucket, that little notch, that's virgin dirt there, and then I got a little notch right here that's virgin dirt. Now the rest of this is between 5 and 6 and 7 inches higher. I wanted it higher, but I'm just giving up for today, and we got rain in the forecast. It's compacted very well. I mean, all the way up. That's probably 10 feet tall of good compaction the whole way up. And the two spillways are overflow. So by the laser, the water's gonna come all the way out to around where I cut here. So this whole area right here is gonna be underwater. Beautiful. This one turned out really nice. I mean, I could make it huge. I could just start peeling back this way, which maybe I'll do that, but it's gonna be a real nice water hole right where it sits.